Today we're finding the volume of prisms. So in this first example, we have what's called a rectangular prism. Okay, all the faces are rectangles. So basically, when you want to find the volume of a prism, what you're going to do is you're going to find the area of the base. Okay, area of base. Alright. And then you're going to multiply that by the height of the prism. Okay? In the case of rectangular prism, you can basically take any of the faces to be the base because they're all rectangles. But I'm going to take this to be the base, these two faces right here, the 3x4 rectangle on the bottom and the 3x4 rectangle on the top. Those are the bases. So I'm going to find the area of the base times the height. So we're going to do volume equals area of the base times the height. So that equals, now the area of the base is 3 times 4, which is 12. So that's going to be 12. And the height of the prism is distance from base to base, which is also 12. So that's going to be 12 times 12, which is 144 cubic centimeters. Okay, so that's the volume of this rectangular prism. So any prism, you can get the area of the base and multiply by the height, and then you've got the volume of the figure. In the case of rectangular prisms, it's just very easy because you have 3 dimensions and you just multiply those 3 dimensions. So also for a rectangular prism, this is just for rectangular prisms, you can just do length times width times height. So the volume of this prism is 3 times 4 times 12, which is also 144 cubic centimeters. Okay? So in the general case of any prism, you can use area of the base times the height. In the case of just the rectangular prisms, you can multiply length times width times height. Okay, so let's go on to another example. This is an example of a triangular prism. We have a triangular base, or a pair of triangular bases. Okay, so again, for any prism, you can do volume equals area of base times height. Okay, so that capital B, that's area of base. Okay, so let's find that first. The base in this particular example is a triangle, so that we're going to use the area of a triangle formula as half times base times height, which is half times 4 times 5, which is going to be 2 times 5, which is 10. Okay, so 10 is the area of the base, and then we're just going to multiply by the height of the prism. So it's going to be 10 times the height of the prism is 10 centimeters is the height of the prism. That's the height. Okay? The height, even though it's not up and down, it's like from front to back, the height is basically the distance from base to base. That's the way you can think of the height. So maybe height's not the best word for it, but it's distance from base to base. In this case, the distance between bases is 10. So that's going to be 10 times 10. The volume equals 100 cubic centimeters in this example.